What are some of your favorite things to learn about?
Yeah, what's your favorite lesson at homeschool?
I like math, I like science, I like reading, I like writing, I like grammar. I like everything.
That's great.
I'm interested in technology, if you didn't know.
Okay. And since you love technology, you can add it to the things that you learn about at homeschool.
Yay!
Anya, you said you love to write, right? So what is it that you love about it?
I like informational text, so I sometimes make informative writing.
What about you, Nora?
I do swimming.
So Nicholas, you're learning Mandarin Chinese.
Yes.
How long have you been learning?
Ooh. 3 years now?
Yeah. I've never really asked you this, but do you enjoy learning a different language?
Yes, but the thing I don't enjoy is how much homework they give me.
Keeps your brain ticking,
Yeah. What?
right?
So let's talk a little bit about homeschool. A lot of kids hear about homeschool, but they maybe don't know much about it. What do you like about homeschool?
Well, the first thing I like about homeschool is that Mom teaches me.
Of course.
And the second thing I like about homeschool is that you can stay in your pajamas and then just
Focus on learning.
focus on learning.
In your pajamas.
Right.
So you like the pajama learning aspect of it.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel to learn Chinese?
It makes me quite angry if I had to do a lot of homework, but it also makes me quite happy and excited for when I grow up to be like 50 years old to go back to China and then just speak
Well, Mommy's hoping it'll
Chinese.
be a little bit sooner than 50 years, right? We're thinking more along the lines of maybe in 10, 15 years, but okay. And do you understand why Mommy wants you to learn a different
Yes,
language?
because later I can like go to other countries and be like, hey, ni hao or something, and then just completely understand them and not be like, I have
Absolutely.
no idea what you're saying.
Yes.
And what do you usually write about?
I sometimes write fables and I gather research and put together other like informative texts about things like animals and plants and habitats.
And where do you usually find that information and facts? Where do you usually go?
I go to my school library and get a lot of nonfiction texts.
And I remember you did a project where you did it on a certain animal.
Cheetah.
The cheetah, right.
That's awesome. And were you always good at this, or was this something you had to work on?
I have to work on.
You guys are always out and about. I call it roam schooling. So tell me about all the places that you go during homeschooling.
We went to visit butterflies.
Was it a butterfly garden?
Yes.
Okay.
We got to actually learn about. First, they start out as a caterpillar, then they go to this tree, and then the caterpillar hung up a little green thing.
So the caterpillar became that capsule thing.
Yes.
Then did you watch it? Did you watch the butterfly emerge from that?
Yes. It was long. It took a long.
It took a long time. But you were able to see the butterfly after that?
Yes.
It was actually really, really fun. More fun than I expected.
That's great.
Original funding for PBS Kids Talk About was provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, a private corporation funded by the American people, from Anne Ray Foundation, a Margaret A. Cargill philanthropy, and by viewers like you. Thank you.